Good morning. Welcome to Lift class. I cannot think of a better word than the word that popped up today. Pretty all-encompassing, isn't it? I am happy. I hope you're happy. You're gonna be happy lifting today. You're gonna be even happier when it's done. All right. I radiate joy from deep inside my soul. Think about that today as you're pushing weights. All right. Today we've got a full body workout. It'll be about 25 minutes and then the cool down stretch. Okay. So I'm gonna put I am happy right next to I am positive over here. If you are playing music, play your music. I have 5s, 8s, and then I just jumped up to 15s and 17 and a half. I don't know what I'm going to be using today. My forearms are pretty cashed out today. So, you know, yard work and pulling weights does something for your forearms. So if you need to adjust because you've been doing yard work, please adjust. We will do some lower body, upper body, and core. A little bit on repeat because we're doing single-sided movements, but otherwise it's pretty much one and done for most of these, okay? So we'll go ahead and get started. Let me think. I'm just going to tell you legs will repeat because we do right side and left side, and then core we repeat as well, okay? That's about it though, but everything upper body we're not going to put on repetition. So get out your weights, water, sweat towel, play some music, set your watches on cross training, weightlifting. We are moving at a very fast pace today, so if you want to do cross training, I think pretty close to what we're doing today. We're going to start with our warm-ups, clear up your space, and a mat nearby because we get to core work, you might want that. Let us begin. All right. That's what I want. All right, we're doing arm swings, so we're going to take some arms back, open up your chest, open up, open up. We will be working a lot of upper body today, including shoulders. So let's open up our chest and our shoulders and now roll it forward. So reaching back far behind you, opening up, and forward. This workout will be on repeat anytime you want. So if this is one that you enjoy today, please love it. Save it to your favorites. Put it in a favorites playlist. And yeah, there you go. All right, rotate. Let's work through the spine. Turn your hip, lift your heel. You can take long helicopter arms, you can take prisoner arms, or you can keep them kind of neutral right here. What works for you today? Makes you happy, right here in the moment. Headed into squats. Let's go ahead and take our feet about hip width, maybe wider. You decide. Regular body weight squats. Down and come back up. Toes are forward. Knees are behind your toes. If you notice your knees are coming in front of your toes, I want you to butt back and your chest up, okay? Down and back and up. About squeezing your peaches. We're my just peach shirt for our peaches today. And take it into a side lunge. Other side. Counterbalance with your arms. Chest stays lifted, chin up, nose up. Bend your outside knee, sit your butt back, drop your heel. Both toes are facing forward. One more. Come center, feet underneath your hips, toes forward. A little morning glory here. Hip hinge, proud chest, long spine. Back on up. Notice I'm doing these nice and slow. If you want to pick your pace, you can. Otherwise, nice and slow. Take a nice stretch. Squeeze the backside of peaches. You may also take your arms and drape them straight down. We're doing an RDL. RDL short for Romanian deadlift. We hinge at the hips for the Romanian deadlift. We bend at the knee for a regular deadlift. Okay. I usually just say deadlift because I don't do the other kinds. Reverse lunge, arms come, press. First lunge, arms come up overhead, press. Lunge, and press, depressing shoulders. We just went from I am happy, pressing. Retract your shoulders back is what I want to say. We won't use that word press. Okay, we're going to start off with a clean and a lunge. Now this is how it goes. Oh, let me take a light weight to show you first. Right leg is forward, left hand has the weight. We're going to dip down, clean lunge, okay? So basically you're just coming from almost like a deadlift, Romanian deadlift position. Keep the weight close to you, lunge. Okay, let's go ahead and start now. Right leg forward, left leg comes back. A little dip, reverse lunge. Dip, reverse lunge, okay? We're gonna do these on the other leg soon. You're gonna get a chance to repeat this. So it's a little dip in the front, use your glute, sink back. So you should feel your right cheek. Again, I want to repeat this for a reason. And I went with an 8, a really lightweight. So if you're new to that, grab a very lightweight. Next, top load your squat. You can hold 2 weights or 1. Regular squat, chest lifted. If the top load is too much, go ahead and hold suitcase. Otherwise, 1. I just have a 17.5 here, sinking down and back, keeping the weight tight to my chest. You will know you're bending forward if the weight starts hanging forward, okay? So, down and back, weight into your chest. How you know you gotta fix your form. Regular squat, and then we're going back to our clean lunge, okay? So now left leg, right hand, got it? Dip, rack, lunge. Dip, rack, lunge. So it's a little bit like our morning glory. You just don't come down as far, rack it, lunge it. Now you can do this with a heavier weight. Once you get the hang of it, you will get a chance to repeat it. So if you want to try going up an increment or 2 in weight, you're welcome to. Your body pulls, racks, lunges. Pull, use your left glute. Okay? And you come out in reverse. Good job. All right, now we're coming, I'm gonna grab 2 light weights. Reverse grip, squat right here. I'm gonna come out a little wider with my feet, so we're just squatting again. Instead of that top load goblet hold, we've now got a reverse grip hold. 2 weights. If you want to keep it at that goblet squat, do that too. Grab 2 weights. And crazy. You want to protect your back on this one. As we top load, we have to engage your core a little bit more. So think about engaging your abdominals, tuck your tailbone under, and it'll protect your back. All right. We are headed right back into it all over again. So I'm going to go up in weight just a little bit. Left hand, right leg forward, dip, rack, lunge. Other leg can come out, other arm can come out to counterbalance. Dip, lunge. Dip, pat yourself on your back foot, okay? Bend your knees, step up in your front leg. Dip, glute work. Again, it's like a hinge, rack, hinge, rack. All right, headed into your top loaded squat. Switch out of your weight if you need to. By the way, this is 40 seconds right here, okay? So if you're wondering how many seconds are we going, 40. Remember, chin up, chest up, butt back, knees behind your toes. And if your knees aren't behind your toes and your butt's not going back, come down higher, okay? Don't come down as low. I'd rather you keep your knees behind your toes and not go down as far. Protect your knees, and to go down far, slip forward, put weight in your knees, okay? Safety. Safety measures first. All right, go ahead and switch. Left leg, right hand. Whew, dip to clean. Your heart rate should be up, yeah? Not just mine. Dip, rack it. Dip, rack it. So we didn't do it today, but eventually you can come from a rack to stand too, okay? So there's lots of things you can do when you start getting into clean presses and things like that, okay? Kind of some power moves. We've done some of them before. We're just not doing them today. So you should get a really good glute work today and your hamstring because we're in this lunge position. All right, we're back to 2 weights or one. If you have one, just hold it right in front of your chest like this. You can come out a little bit wider and we squat. Okay, so if you have 2 weights in your hands, your knuckles are facing you, your palms are facing you. Booty's down. Squeeze, and the way up, push your heels into the floor. We went lunge, squat, that was our pattern. And then our legs are mostly done. I snuck a little leg into our upper body work that's coming up next. So upper body work, we're gonna work back and chest, biceps and triceps, in a block of work. Everything we get to do one time. All right, go ahead and rest. We get 20 seconds and then we're going into a bent over wide row, coming down to the floor for push-ups, okay? I'll be on my knees for push-ups. I'm gonna grab my 8s for my wide row. We're doing this for 40 seconds. Mat nearby. And we go now. Bent over wide row. Weight straight down, straight from your shoulders. You're in a nice bent over position. You are in a 90-degree bend from your hips. Pull your elbows up to the ceiling as if a string is pulling your elbows. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. 90-degree bend on your elbows. 90-degree bend on your body. So I should be folded in half. So my chest is facing the ground. Long, tall spine. Shoulder blades pulling together. Look ahead of you a few feet so that your neck is neutral. Come on down for push-ups right away. As many push-ups as you can do in 40 seconds, okay? They're wide, so open up your hands wide. Chest to the floor, push. You can do this on a chair, a wall, a step, a sturdy chair. On your knees or on your toes, chest to the floor, push your hands into the floor, hollow out your chest, hollow out your armpits. Squeeze your chest muscles together. Pinch your pencil. You have 10 seconds to stand up after this and do a reverse grip curl. I'll be sticking 8s on that. Okay, ready? Grab your weights. I'm sticking with 8s. I just rhymed. We're going to do a reverse grip curl. We go in 3, 2, start. Right here. Elbows pinned into your side. When you flip your grip, it does change the dynamics in your forearms. Okay, so going lighter on a reverse grip curl like this is totally okay to save your forearms. And if you want to be just as heavy as you do when you're doing a regular curl, please, by all means, do it. Go for it. You have 10 more seconds. And we're going to flip to an overhead tricep. I'm going to take both weights overhead. Okay, right here, kiss them together. Overhead, stagger my stance, tilt my hips under, pelvic tilted forward, tailbone tucked under, and overhead triceps. You can do this with 2 weights or 1 weight, okay? Goblet or diamond hold, got 1 weight. If you've got the 2 weights, just hold them by the handle. Kiss them together, keep them just close together. Elbows should be in your peripheral, just ahead of you slightly. And you're up, never want your elbows past your forehead or behind your forehead. 4 seconds. All right, I'm going to switch out and grab something a little heavier. We've got a bent over row, just a regular row. And then we have an already out Romanian deadlift. I told you I'd sneak 1 leg work into our upper body work. Go ahead and squeeze, pull. Elbows hike up above your rib cage. Think about pulling your weights to your pockets. Okay? You have pockets in your shorts. Pull your fists towards your pocket. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Should be bent. Maybe 90 degrees. Hopefully 90 degrees. 5 more seconds. All right, we come into an RDL now, okay? So drape the weight straight down from your shoulders. Toes forward, butt back, flat back, proud spine, chins lifted, not tucked, you're looking ahead of you, your feet. We're now working the backside, the cheeks again, you guys, the beaches. Hold, rise, hinge, squeeze the backside on the left. Hinge, squeeze. 10 more seconds. We'll head back into biceps and triceps. Time. Hammer curls, bent over, tricep kickbacks, okay? So hammer curls first, hammer heads up to your shoulders, elbows pinned into your side, let's go. Roll it up and lower. When your hammer heads come up, they don't quite hit your shoulders, and watch your wrists. A lot of times people, when they get up here, your weights are perpendicular, not parallel. Okay, the dumbbell, your forearm should make a T, not like this. Elbows pinned in. Control with your bicep. One more. Hold yourself in half, 90 degrees. Hike up your weights, elbows back, squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze. It's about the lift, not the lower, okay? When you lower, you can just come to neutral, but I want you to squeeze and lift. Chest sticks out. Okay. Shoulders pulled back. Shoulder blades retracted. This is what I talked about in the beginning of the warm-up. They're not depressed, they're retracted. One more. And time. Okay. We're going into a shoulder combination. I'm actually grabbing my thighs. So listen to what I just said. Shoulders and grabbing my thighs. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 exercises in a hold in between each one. They're all going to have to do shoulders. We're going to start with a lateral raise or a fly to the side. Ready? Right here, here. After 20 seconds, I'm going to tell you to hold this position for 10, okay? Then we head right into the next exercise, right? 3, 2, get them up there, hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, flip. Overhead to here. This looks familiar, doesn't it? 20 seconds, overhead to here. So these fives are challenging me on this one right here. I'm going to keep trying really hard. And remember, we're going to do an overhead hold next then. So 3, 2, hold them up. Shoulders down and away from your ears. 8, 7, tuck your tailbone under, core tight, lifting tall to the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Palms down, lower. All the way up. Control this. Do not swing your body forward or backwards. Just your shoulders working right here. Oh, aren't you excited? All right, hold goes halfway right here at shoulder height. Tailbone under, hips forward. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Front raise to your shoulders. Woohoo! You feel them a little bit. Do you like that I warned you ahead of time and told you I'm grabbing fives? Listen to me now. 5s or 3s would be awesome for this. If you could do 8s or 10s, you're a rock. 3, 2, 1, release. You get a little break here, and we're heading into core. So you will need one dumbbell for your core. I'm going to grab a 15 and an 8 because I'm not quite sure which one I want to stick with. We're doing multiple sets, and we just did shoulders. We are going to be doing an overhead hold while we do our core. So my shoulders might cash out even before my abs. 15 and an 8 for me. You choose what weight you want down on the floor with you. I need to skip ahead a few of these. And then We're down on the floor on our backs, okay? Here we go. And this one. Thank you. All right, wipe some sweat. Get down on the floor. We're doing a one-arm full reaching sit-up. I'm gonna start with my 15s and see where we get. 30 seconds back to back. You're going to go 30 seconds. The weight is in either your right or left hand, I don't care. Feet make, or legs make a V, right? You can put your hand on the floor. You can help lift yourself, or you can float your arm. And we're doing a full reaching sit-up. Let's begin. So, to start, I'd say try this, okay? Or even try with your hand if you're just like, I'm beginning, start for me to get up, start here. Then add in the weight, okay? Actually, I'm gonna switch already because I can feel it. That I'll do better with a lighter weight. So again, judge your body, right? Judge where you're at today. I did some of these this weekend, so I can tell. I need to make the switch. All right, so here, switch hands. So whichever hand it was in, switch into the other side. Okay. So you want to look up at the weight the whole time, reach to the ceiling. Either float your hand or use your hand to help lift you up. You've got to gauge that for yourself. Lifting tall like an L shape. Okay, now take both hands and full reaching sit up. Looking up at the weight the whole time. Your arms stay straight up over your shoulders the whole time too, and you keep reaching to the ceiling. So if I was there with you, I could grab your weight and lift you straight up. And you're lifting nice and tall. That's what I want you to do. So it's not reaching forward with the weight, not swinging your arms this time, okay? We're reaching straight up. You get 10 seconds to put your weight down. We are going figure 4 crunches on one side, figure 4 crunches on the other, and then crunches in the center. Ready? Go. So fold one ankle over the opposite thigh. Take your shoulder towards your knee. It's not your elbow, it's your shoulder. Keep this open here, okay? And we lead with your shoulder towards your knee. Take your rib cage towards your bone. Other hand is extended out. I'm at an angle. You can anchor yourself on the weight if you want. A little trick for you. All right, switch and do the other side. So ankle on the opposite thigh. Other arm comes out. And figure 4, shoulder to your knee. And as you lift, because we are lifting, we're not just swinging and flailing our body. As you lift, I want you to contract right there between your rib cage and your hip bone. Lift. We're working each side separately right now. And then we're coming center. Feet down. If you want to take them up, you can. Otherwise, we're just doing a regular crunch. Head, neck, and shoulders up off the floor. Nose and chin to the ceiling. Rib cage lifts up. Our goal is towards the ceiling. We're not crunching towards our thighs or our knees right now. An upward motion. Belly button pulled towards the floor. Try to get your rib cage off the floor. That's a big reach upwards. I know that. That's goals, right? Okay, we're back. We're going to repeat it all again, okay? So take your weight, one hand, straight up over your shoulder, be with your legs, other hand's here to help if you need it. Full reaching sit up. Weight stays over the shoulder the whole time. Reach to the ceiling. Lower down one vertebrae at a time. Controlled. Please do not flop. Lift yourself up as if somebody's there giving you a hand and you say, help me up. Got 5 more seconds and then we switch hands. So one more rep. And switch hands straight up over your shoulder, right? Even if you have no weight, I want you to try to your arm up. Straight up over your shoulder. Someone's pulling you up. Oh, I need a hand. The other arm can float or come on the ground. More strength right here. And 2 hands on your dumbbell. Full reaching sit up. We're making an L shape at the top. One vertebrae at a time peels off the floor, one vertebrae at a time rolls down and back, okay? Last rep. Lay down, rest for a couple seconds. Nice deep breath. Flatten out your spine. Take one ankle over your opposite thigh, other arm comes out. Reach with your shoulder. Elbow stays wide. Figure 4. Lift with your abdominals. Don't lead with your shoulder and your elbow. Lift with your abdominals and let the shoulder and elbow come along for the ride, okay? So you gotta really think about using this muscle, not this muscle. You know, we get into bad habits of just like moving our shoulder and our arm, letting our abs just kind of get some work. But go ahead and switch. We gotta retrain ourselves. Think about lift from your center. Lift from your center and control it. And it's a matter of just fixing our old bad habits. We're not moving quickly, it's just a nice controlled squeeze and contract through your center. And then both feet on the ground or lift them up in reverse tabletop. Elbows wide, lift, center. Towards the ceiling, try to get your rib cage up and off the floor. Can you get your head, neck, shoulders first, and then maybe shoulder blades, then maybe even your rib cage. Drag your belly button in towards your spine. 2 more, 1 more. Release, make a big stretch. That was class, all right? You did it. Told you it'd be a quick 25 minutes. We did legs, we did upper body, we did a decent amount of core there, didn't we? You feel your core a little bit? Just a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and come to the side. Bend your knee, bend your legs, take your top leg, hold your heel towards your butt. Find some balance here. If you want to lay all the way down, that's fine too. So stretching our quad here. And then either roll over and turn your back to me or do a nice break dance move. Then the other side. We'll stretch out our other quad. Tomorrow we're going to do mind class and we'll stretch everything out. We actually have mind will be flow tomorrow. So ready to flow. It's a good one. It'll be yoga-esque. Say that. All right, let's come to our stomachs and just do a little cobra here, speaking of yoga. Little baby cobra. And then when you're ready, you can try to reach body all the way up, straight elbows, and lengthen through your push back child's pose. Walk your fingertips forward and open up your sides of your rib cage, your armpits, all those muscles right there along your back. And then let's take one arm and thread it on through, lay your shoulder down, open up your shoulders. Remember those holds, remember that little shoulder section? We probably should have repeated that twice. All right, and then switch to the other side. I don't know if we'd be able to lift our arms if we did that twice, right? All right, and come up to all fours. Go ahead and take one leg forward. Hamstring stretch, lean back. Support the glutes and your hamstrings. Okay. Switching to the other side. Leg forward. Press towards your knee. And think about lengthening the back of your leg. Forward with your nose. Lower your foot, hands on your thighs, stand up. Pull your shoulders down and back, open up your chest. Ooh. Biceps and shoulders too. All right, you happy? You happy you showed up? Are you happy you're done? Down at your shoulder blades. Are you feeling just peachy now? I hope so. I will see you back here tomorrow. You did an awesome job. Stretch out anything else that you need to. Drink some water and fuel your body well. See you tomorrow, 9 a.m. or catch the replay on your own time. Have mind class. Bye, guys.